So it's finally here, folks. It's finally here. It is one of the most expensive club competitions in the world. It's the FIFA Club World Cup. And today I'm going to predict each and every one of the games, the whole tournament, from the groups all the way to the final. Who's going to come out on top? I'll tell you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another video. Today we take a look at the Club World Cup. That's right, I'm going to predict each and every one of the groups, the winners, and of course the second place, and of course all the way through to the knockouts to see who comes out on top as champion. So I'll tell you all about that and more in a second. Big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. And again, if you're new, smash your subscribe. You want sub shop for Club World Cup, World Football, Blackburn Rovers. We've got it all here under one rooski. And today, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do it in my sexy voice. So lock up your ladies, because I've got my little snot on. Not feeling up for it, but we're going to keep on going anyway. So how are we going to do it? We're going to do it by using this bracket challenge, courtesy of the FIFA website. We're going to predict the outcomes of each and every one of these groups. That will then automatically create our bracket, and then we pick the winners of those all the way through to the final. Now, if you don't know me, I've already done this once. I did a deep dive into this way back when, I think it might have been in March. And of course, we're now getting forward to the start of the tournament. Has my opinion changed? I think it has a little bit. The managerial merry-go-round has a little bit of a shape on it now. For example, Inter now have Chuvu in charge. Al-Hilal now have, of course, Simon Inzaghi. Xabi Alonso's moved over to Real Madrid. So a lot's changed. A lot of personnel has been added as well as removed. So let's get into it. Enough jibber-jabber and start with Group A. Kicking it off tomorrow with Ahly up against Inter Miami. I actually think there's going to be a bit of a surprise in this one. I do think Miami will take top spot, or at least one of the top two anyway. I'm going to go with Palmeiras, Al-Ahly, and then Porto. I might actually flip those two around, actually. Start with that one. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see it. Maybe I can zoom in a touch. Let's get into the next one then, Group B. Now, this is a heavyweight European crunch because we do have the champions in there. When I say the champions, I mean European champions in the shape of PSG. They are going to be joined by Botafogo in second spot. Then Atletico Madrid and Seattle Sounders will complete the pack and will be eliminated at this stage. Next up is Group C. Now, I've been doing a little bit of reading on the Auckland City lot, and this is a frightening prospect for them coming into this. They've got butchers, bakers, candlestick makers, and who knows, a lot of the good ones aren't even allowed to come. They've got time off from their jobs. Buy or walk this one. I'm going to go Boca Juniors, then Benfica. Auckland City will get thumped, and we could be seeing 10-goal differences. Who knows? It might be quite an embarrassing one. Let's go to Group D with a new addition of LAFC into it. Chelsea should win this group. Gonna go Flamengo as well. In fact, I'm undecided about the Tunisian team there. They could cause some problems, so maybe, you know, but I've got to go with my head. Flamengo should have it. Gonna go LAFC, rock bottom of this one. You know, just a little bit late to the party. So we'll rock it with that then. Let's go to the next batch of groups. Then it is Group E. And we're going to start with now, Inter under Christian Chuvu. I am not a big fan of this move. I think that's cheapened them dramatically. I'm going to go River Plate. I'm going to go Urawa Red Diamonds. Then Inter and Monterrey will complete the package. So this one's going to be a wide open group. Probably the most wide open group of the lot. And I think it's going to be a surprise in Inter. Not really given two sniffs with the new coach there. Into Group F. Again, a little bit of a wide open group. I think Dortmund will come out on top. Going to go with Ulsan HD. Then Fluminense, and then Malumbi Sundowns at the bottom. Unfortunately, it's just a difficult group. You stick Malumbi Sundowns in this group here, they could compete. Maybe even this group up here, they could probably compete. I just don't think they got it in the locker for Group F. Group G, we have Man City. They should do the damage here. I'm gonna go against the grain here. I'm gonna go for a few surprises here, guys, because Juventus, I'm not a big fan of their current state of play as well. I think they're on a bit of a slump right now. So I don't think Juventus are going to be as powerful as a lot of people make out. So I'm going to go Wydad, then Juve and Al Ain to complete it. Next up, another surprise potentially here. I'm going to go Al-Hilal, going to Real Madrid, going to go Salzburg, and then Pachuca completes the pack there. Can we go there? Let's have a quick recap of that. Anyone want to make any changes? You know, I'm quite content with that. PSG, yes. I think that's pretty good. I'm contemplating doing a bit of this, guys, but gonna stick to my guns. Maybe this also could flip-flop as well, but I'm just going to hold my own. And yeah, if it all comes through, then I'll look like a phenomenal football predictor. But this is the easy part. Let's get into the absolute knockouts then, shall we? We do have the round of 16 absolute crackers on the agenda. So we're going to start with the first round of 16 match. It is an all Brazilian affair. Can I zoom in a little bit on that one? Let's take a little look at it. It's Palmeiras. It's Botafogo. Gotta go with Palmeiras on that one. They'll go through to the quarterfinals over at Philly. Maybe Philly Pete will catch these guys in action. They'll be taking on Bayern in the next round. For me, they'll beat Flamengo. No problems there. That's taking place over in Charlotte. Let's go to another match in Charlotte. River Plate, Ulsan HD. I think this is where the Argentinians will be a little bit too strong here. Ulsan HD, kudos for them making that last 16. Moving forward, look at this crack. I've set myself up here. Man City, Real Madrid. It's, of course, Pep up against Xabi Alonso. And I don't know on this one. I don't know. I think I did have Real Madrid winning the whole thing. And I just don't think they'll beat Man City this time around. I'm going to go Man City because I did think I did read something about Xabi not really taking part. He's going to let the assistant coach do the thing. I might be wrong. PSG goes into Miami. It'll be too much for PSG. They want to win the lot here. So PSG go through over in Atlanta to stick it out in Atlanta, and they will take on Chelsea in an absolute cracker here in the quarterfinal spots. Moving forward, we have Dortmund up against the Urawa Red Diamonds. Dortmund will go through. Halal against Wydad there. I'm going to go with Halal to complete the pack. So we have our quarterfinals. We're down to our last 8. Who's going to come out on top now, shall we? Palmeiras, Bayern. I'm going to go with Bayern on this one. Of course, have they been adding some key players? Yeah, they've added a couple. Jonathan Tah's at the back there. Harry Kane will be involved. He's already over in America anyway. He's starting to enjoy his time off, catching some NBA games and all that kind of stuff. Bayern will go through to the semis. Who they'll take on, though, is either River Plate or Man City. And I think, I don't want it to be, but I'm going with another European club here, and that is Manchester City. They will go through. Meanwhile, we're down to the last 4, and we've pretty much got a stacked European pack here. PSG will beat Chelsea in that quarterfinal to go through, and they will take on Dortmund. No, they'll take on a Halal. I'm going to go Halal on this one because a little bit of spice in, a little bit of a surprise package, and then we'll move forward into those semi-finals. Let's zoom on out a little bit and get into those semis then, shall we? How am I going to do that? Can I move this over a little bit? We're just going to have to get tight up on it, or maybe we'll move myself over here. So let's hop on over and just scoop myself over here into the semis. Let's take a little look. It's Bayern. It's Man City. They've brought in a whole host of players of Man City. They're still trying to find their feet. A little bit too soon, I think, for them to really get into it. Gonna go Bayern on this one to upset Man City to go through to the final. That's Vinny Kompany's Bayern. Harry Kane already broken his duck, got his first bit of silverware with the Bundesliga. Can he add the World Club Cup or the Club World Cup to his roster? In their way, it will be PSG, that's right, who are looking to do a fantastic back end of the 2024-25 campaign by scooping this up. We're going to set ourselves up for an absolute cracking final at the MetLife Stadium in New York, New Jersey. It's Bayern, it's PSG. Going to go with the PSG are looking incredible. Bayern, though, I think they could be a bit of a surprise package in this. Again, when you look at their journey, where there's Bayern's journey, Palmeiras or Flamengo, Palmeiras, Man City, they've come through the ropes here. PSG had allowed Chelsea and into Miami. I think definitely an easier test. Gonna go with Bayern. They're gonna stick my neck out. Gonna go with Bayern, and they will, of course, be crowned Club World Cup champs. Is that the first time, I think? I don't know. Let me know what your opinion about it is down below. Again, get your predictions in. Use the link. I'm going to put the old prediction thing in there. I'm going with Bayern right now. But it could, Man City, PSG, and of course Real Madrid. Definitely contenders to go the distance. I want to know yours, though. And let me know your verdict on it. We've got each and every one of the games previewed right here. Predictions by the cat and myself. Quite a few of the games we'll have watch-alongs as well. Subscribe. Catch you later. Until then, guys and girls, we're done.